let's just check you're properly live or not. Mm, is it audible or not? Let's just check. Okay, I think so. It's live now. Just check. Yeah, it's audible. It's a full volume and yeah, good to go. Just check. Is it audible? I think so. It's live. It's a full volume and good to go. Yeah, I think so. It's fine.
It's live.
Yeah, I haven't checked, and let's start our practice session. What I have is we have been practice from the next session. Yeah. So let's ask ChatGPT. So first of all, let's remove the data control for now. We don't want any tracking here. Uh, let's have act behave like a senior software engineer who is mentoring and is a junior to learn and master the system design design and we are practicing a low level design, yeah, design questions. Okay, we have previously practiced some of the questions. The context of the previous session is pasted below. Take a glimpse, glimpse on that and give me some question to practice and improve my skill on system design. So we are practicing some system design questions and context is here. So this is the previous context, and let's have a question, some of the questions. I like the questions. Okay, those notifications, async event, we haven't completed. And the next thing, I think so, we have a model dialog, focus management keyboard. Okay, we have been a list full of this of the things we are going to use. Since you have already completed tabs, toast notifications, imagine. I think it's we have completed toast toast notification in last session. Today we are moving forward with the model dialog question. Let's start. So today we are going to start a model, okay, dialogue, model dialogue. And let's see what is and understand our questions. So welcome to our session. And we are beginning with system design questions. We are practicing. So let's continue. Excellent. Model dialogue is a great next step because it's introduced a different class of problem. Up to your components reacted to click and a timer. A model adds global events, accessibility, focus, management, and UI layering. Okay, this is the kind of a component interviews like because it tests whether you can think beyond make it appears. Okay, let's just understand a little bit. Yeah. I have zoomed the questions. Model dialog. Imagine UI is okay like this. We are having when a user clicks open setting, okay, where it's have a open setting. Okay, here it user clicks on. Then user clicks open setting, a backdrop is a pop-up, okay, setting, enable notification, save, cancel, requirement, build a model component, okay, uh, when opens when clicking the open settings button, closes when the clicking the backdrop, closes when clicking the X button, okay, closes when the pressing the escape key, okay. Only one model can be open. Don't re-render the entire page. Keep the state separate from the DOM. Use event delegations where appropriate. Okay. So we had a detail about, so it's like a pop-up not notifications. It's like a pop-up model. So whenever you like in the Chrome also many on the website, you just click on the some settings or something, so it's open up a model, right? So like this we have to create this model thing in our code. For now, let's see how we are going to figure this out. It's a new thing for us. So today we are having a new challenge, think before coding. Okay, as the previous challenge, do not start coding immediately. Okay, got it. First design the component. State, what state does the component need? A simple start might be, is open false. Ask yourself, is there any information the component needs to remember for this version? Probably not. Okay, responsibility, try designing your API first, something like render, attachment, open model, close model, toggle model, handle landscape. Okay, handle escape, okay, not landscape. Accidental landscapes we can. Questions, should toggle model even exist, or it is the clear to always call either open or close model? Okay, event flow is like user clicks open, so open model, update state, show backdrop, and show model. Closing, three different sources, close button, okay, close model, backdrop, okay, user clicks backdrop, close model, escape key, okay, key listener down, and close model. Okay, got idea. Three complete different events, but ideal they should all end here, close model. Keep this your logic centralized. Okay, got it. DOM updates, avoid remove model, create model again, append model. Okay, instead remove hidden or add hidden, one class change, minimal DOM work. Okay, a new engineering concept. This challenge introduced global events. Until now, your event listener lived on a component element. Okay. Now you are like having like something document.add event listener key down. Okay. We are having a key down. Okay. Something. That means you think you need to think carefully. Should pressing escape do anything if model is already closed? Okay, accessibility, don't fully implement yet. A production ready model should eventually support role, area model, and area labeled by. Okay, these are the some little bit new concept for us. Let's move forward. Structure, suggested structure is render. Okay, we have been given a structure. Each functions focused on a single responsibility. Got it. Design question, answer before coding. Before writing any code, think through these questions. Where should is open live? Okay, so we are having some viewer also. Coco Lemon. Okay, yeah. Coder World. Hello, Coder World. Welcome to our live sessions. Today we are going to practice some system design questions with having a JavaScript. Uh, so let's continue. Stick to this. Okay, global variable inside a closures, inside a factory function, inside a class. Which approach makes the component reusable? Okay, what should close model receive? Event object, DOM element, no argument, try to keep it independent, or how it was triggered. How will you detect a backdrop click? Okay, model, if the user clicks inside the model, it should stay open. If the user clicks the backdrop, it should close. Think about how you will distinguish those two clicks. Where should the key down listener to be attached? Okay, model element backdrop document. Why? What should be the single source of truth? If someone manually removes the hidden class in dev tools, should your application still rely on the DOM to know whether the model is open, or should the JavaScript state remains the source of truth? Okay, interview expectation. A strong interviewer is typically look for this progression: state, render, attach, event, centralize, open, close logic, minimum updates, handle global events. Think about accessibility. What I will review. Okay, you should the one more expectations for the stage to of your learning. Before writing any code, spend 10 to 15 minutes on the design. Write down your state, responsibility, event flow, and answers to the design question first. This habit is the separates engineer who can reason through low level design problems from those who jump straight into the implementation. Okay, let's follow this guidance by a senior mentor who is AI. So, who's try to teach us how you can create a understanding in system design by yourself without asking to anyone. Let's just a second having a setup so we can go little smoothly. For that, also, I need to charge. So just a second. Coming. So let's start. Okay. So what we have to do, we will be try to spend a little bit time on this questions. Okay. Mm, Current session. Let's have a current session dot md. Okay. We are having a file current session dot md, and let's just check it out. So what we have to do. So we understood something. Okay. And let's have a SQL draw to be open so we can have the answer. So today we are having a question which is a model dialogue. Okay, so our today's session will be based on model dialogue challenge. So we have to complete was also. Okay, hello Wasim Akram. Nice to have you in our session. Welcome. Let's start. Okay, so what it is about. So imagine the UI. Okay, so we are having a model. Like assume this is a model, and here we are having a button. Okay. Okay. Hi, Wasim Akram. So today we are going to create a model dialog. So you can see we are having a model open. Like you are having a setting options, and that when you click on the setting button, you have a backdrop which shows you like enable notification, save and cancel. So like that we are going to create, and in those we are trying to implement our system design concepts. So how we can practice low level design on that and understand how the life cycle works, how we can think about more critically rather than just implementing and doing random code. We are motivated to create something awesome. So yeah, so let's check and let's understand how we can figure this out. So we are having a model that we are having open settings. Okay, so just a second. Let's open this, open settings. Okay, I think this is the smallest thing. Let's increase this. We are having a small open setting. Okay. What's clear? Yeah. Hello, brother. Nice to have you. Good to go. Today we are practicing new challenge questions. We are having a model dialogue questions challenge, and Wasim Akram has asked which question, which extension are you using in the VS Code to taking notes? So, buddy, this is a Xcali draw. You will be must heard about the Xcali draw. In Google, you can go. They have a particular website in there. They are having like this Xcali draw, and it's very helpful. And I've just downloaded using the extension, the Xcali draw. So here we are going to understand how we are going to do. So we have a model right here in the Windows also you can see there is a model opening for shutdown. So it's relatable. Yeah, Glotzer, mic is little shuttering. Okay, yeah, I will try to bring close to mic and speak. Yeah, thank you for your response. So here we have a model and open setting. When a user clicks on this open settings, so we are opening as a backdrop like this thing. So let's assume, okay, why we are doing? We can copy this, right? Mm, yeah, let's copy this and paste here. No, this was a bad idea. Mhm. So when it's open, it has settings. In this we have enable notification, right? And it has two options, cancel and another option is save. We're having a two options, right? And what we have to do, requirement, build a model that component, model a component. So this is we are calling a model component. Okay. When the button clicks the backdrop, okay, so which means we are having a backdrop like this. So when it's click on this backdrop, this if user clicks here. So let's have if user clicks here, if users clicks here, okay, if user clicks here or user clicks the backdrop, if user clicks open settings, so here clicks, so it will be opening here. When the closes when the click backdrop, so here this is a backdrop. If it clears here, clicks here, so it will be closing, closes the express key. Okay, so in the keyboard we are having the escape button, escape button click, it closes. Okay, one model can be open. Okay, only one model, so which means one model at the same time. If it is opening, so it will be not visible. If it is opening, it will be not visible. Okay, got it, understood. Escape button, clicking the X button. Do we have a X button here? We have to create a X button also. Mm, by clicking the X button, I think we have to create a X button here. I think so. It's still having a X button here somewhat. So if we click this also, so it will be closes. So we have three conditions of closes: this and this and this. So this is the three conditions which it should be closes this model. Okay, got it. After this, only one model can be open. Okay, got it. Within the two, among two, only one will be open. Don't render the entire page. Okay, so we don't re-render the entire page. We just hide, unhide, like toggle system. We will be try to do. Use event delegations where the appropriated. Okay, so we have to find out where we are going to use the event delegations here. So okay. So we have a clear understanding expected DOM. Mm, We are having a button. Okay, so here we have been given a hint also. Open button, hidden, div mode. Okay, okay. So notice something important. The model already exists in the DOM. You are mostly toggling visibility. Okay. So this is we are having already a model. Let's create the model first so that we can have a easy go for. Okay. So let's close this. Yes. So this is our DOM, and what we are having is body, right? So we are having button. Okay. So this is a try. We can do button dot open button. So if we do this, it will be create direct class. There is some shortcuts that I love to use. Okay. After that, we are having a div dot back drop dot. Okay, back drop dot hidden. So yeah, we have given some conditions and div model. Okay, backdrop will become here. After that, inside this, we are having a div dot model. Okay, here we have a div dot header, and here we are having a h2. I think so here in the h2 also we are having a button dot close. So let's close button dot close dash btn. Okay. Mm. Apart from this, we are having a div body and a footer also that have a div dot body and div dot footer. Okay. Okay, we are having something, and here we are going to having a button dot class cancel. Okay, and we are having a button dot save. Got it? We have created our structure. Let's have a open with server. Not here. We want this here. Okay. So we are having okay, rough thing. We are mostly toggling the visibility. Okay, let's just say so. Currently, it's a little mess. So increase. Okay. So what we have to do is it's like this thing. It will be having open setting. Let's understand where we are going to open setting the h2. So this is a header, right? So I think so here it will be the open settings. Okay, open settings. Okay, it's a little bit okay. So here we have a button, right? This button, close button. Okay, so yeah, so okay, down and let it be x. Okay, close button. Okay, why it is two different thing? Open button. Okay, open settings. Hmm. Okay. Open settings. Okay, open settings will be here. I think it's not here. Let's have a open settings button. Open settings. Okay, got it. Backdrop is serving here. So I think this is a settings actually. Body and footer. We have a cancel save, right? We have a cancel, and we are having a save button also. So we save. Okay. So how it's looking. Cancel save. We are having this. We are having the enable notifications also. So how we are this is figuring out. Going right directions or wrong. Let's analyze this. Okay, we are having save cancel, right? Let's focus on this. Setting and enable notifications. Okay. Backdrop is hidden, so which means this is a backdrop, right? So this is the whole thing. And that we have a model. So this is a model, right? Okay, model, and in that we are having three things. Header, uh, inside the header only. Okay, so we have three things: header, body, and footer, right? We are having a three things. Okay, this is a model, and this is a setting which is having a header, uh, X button, which should be okay. So here we should be settings, and here we have a body, right? So I think so here it will become enable notification. Got it. And in the footer, I think inside footer it should be uh, header. In the header we are having two things, and yeah, inside the footer we are having the all the buttons. Let's just format this. Okay. So now we are having a perfect picture. Open setting. It has a cross button also. Mhm. Open settings is a different thing, and this cross button is inside for this model, right? So this is the thing. Okay. So we have a clear image, and let's give it some styling so we can have a little bit understanding also. So what is this model? Mm, Backdrop. Let's focus on first of all backdrop. What is that? Backdrop. Drop. Okay. Oh, sorry. Backdrop is having. Let's have a color first of all. BG color. Background color. It's have a little bit of gray. Okay. Gray. Okay, this is a model, and let's have a line item center. Uh, just content center, and display block. Okay. I think so. Display flex and uh, flex direction column. Okay, so we got it, and we have a structure here, and this cross button is for this thing. Okay. Uh, this is a cross button and H2 header. I think so. Dot header. Sure. For which header? I think let's have a give a model header should have a display flex. Let's give a display flex for him, and what else? I think some button it should be shorter. Uh, dot header dot close button should be height is 1 rem. Uh, yeah, it's fine. I think 1 rem, and we have a model, and it's I think it's we are able to understand what we are doing. Yeah, it's good. Let's not focus on the exact thing. Okay, so we have a glimpse, and we are having a open model. Okay, above one more model. So it has a open setting. So this is the open setting, and when we click this, so it should open this model. Let's have a little bit open setting also. Open button margin. Let's give him a 5 rem. Yeah, yeah, it has a okay. So when we click open setting, so it should open, and it should open setting should be hidden. Okay, so yeah, we have a clear. Let's start. So yeah, open setting in this model. This is a model, and let's have a background color. This so we can understand. Uh, I want to border also border 1px. So okay, okay, no, I was thinking little bit outside. Let's avoid that. And so we are having an open setting. So what we are going to thinking is when we click on the open setting, so this model should arrive, and it should when we click this X thing, so it will be closed, right? So for now, let's hidden this thing, and backdrop should be opacity 0. Let's give on opacity 0. Okay. So here this is a we are having. So when the open setting is click, so it will arrive. Yeah, and this will hidden, right? So for now, let's hidden this only opacity 0. So we are good to begin, and with the basic styling we are moving forward. Okay. So let's move forward with our requirement, and we are focusing on the system design. So more on JavaScript, not in the designing the element and all. So let's functionality, understand what is we are going to do. Think before coding. So let's understand and answer some of the questions before going into the coding, starting immediately. Do not start coding immediately. Yeah, first design the component. Let's design the component in through our mental uh, understanding. What does a component need? A simple start might be let is open false. Ask yourself if there is any informations. Is there any other information a component needs to remember for this version? Probably not. Uh, yeah, it's just to understand it is open or not. Yeah, it's a correct. We will be having this is open is false or yeah. So first of all is open, which means this model is not opening, right? This model will be open. Yeah, this is the open setting. We are having this thing, and when we click this button, then it will be open, right? So by default, it will be having is open false. So we are trying to do some rough coding. So what we call the rough coding? Uh, it has a perfect word. I'm not getting it. If you know about what we call the rough coding, uh, mention in the comment. We will love to see. In the DSF, there's something called I don't know what call. Not getting that perfect word. Let it be. So yeah, so if there is any other information concern, okay, probably not. Yeah, we will just needing a let open is open. So by default, it's not open. When we click this, it will be true. We will be true this state. This is a state which remembering the state, remembering the version which is opened or not. So like that. Okay, responsibility, try to redesign your try to design your designing your API first. Okay, so yeah, first of all we render the settings or thing like this. Try designing your API. Okay, render, attachment, open model, close model, and toggle model. Okay, these are the things that we are having here. Let's just see how we are going to figure this out. First of all, is this existing, right? So we don't have to render, right? I don't think so. We are using the going with render and attach events. Maybe attachments, but not with the render, I think so. Because we are having almost everything, right? If we just remove this thing, backdrop also, we are having a backdrop also. We don't want to render. So let's move forward. Event flow is user click to open. Yeah, user clicks on the open setting, open the model should be visible. Yeah, update the state, and we are going to update the is open to true, it will be true, and show the backdrop, it will be visible. Show model, and it will be also showing this model. Here this is called the model, and the background of this is the backdrop. Okay, closing the three different sources, close button. Okay, we got it. So this will close back button, this X button, if it is called, it will be closing. If it is click on the backdrop, it will be closes. And yeah, same. And escape key, there is a ESC button in our laptop keypad. So if a user clicks on that, so then also it will go back to the open setting, and is open will be false. Okay, understood. Notice something, the three complete different events, but ideally they should end all here, close model. Okay, got it. So the important thing is we are having two main function in our, okay, first is open model, and second is, first we have a open model, second thing we have a close model. Okay, let's have. So this is what we are doing. We are doing a mental preparation for our system design. So like this, we are try to design our system, not directly entering into the coding. So which is the important part. Every time as a new beginner, I'm also just try to focus on coding and try code and error and error. But before that, we always try to do a mental math so we can prepare the rough plan in our mind, so we can go with that. So let's have, okay, DOM updates. We are avoid the remove model, create model again, append model. Okay, instead remove hidden. Okay, so instead of removing the whole model, instead of removing whole structure, we are try to work with remove hidden. Remove the class and add the class hidden. Okay, let me check how we are going to do this. We are having hidden, right? So we will be removing hidden and adding hidden class. Okay, so backdrop, and we are having a class hidden. Okay. Mm, so here, what we can do is dot hidden is having a opacity of, let's put this here. Yeah, what we can see here, if we remove the hidden, so it is visible, and it is, if it is there, then it is, yeah, we will try to go with this. This is a better option rather than removing the model from a DOM, which is not good. We are trying to doing this thing. Okay, so the new engineering concept, the challenge introduce a global event. Okay, until now your event listener lived on a component. Okay, now you will having to like something event dot listener key down. What do you mean by the key down? I think so that means you need to think carefully. You should pressing escape do anything if the model is already closed. Okay, it's little bit new for us for this thing. Key down, we have an arrow, right? So it should have something. See, solving by solving. Okay, accessibility don't fully implement yet. Okay, a production ready model should eventually support. Production ready model should eventually support rule dialogue, aerial model, true. Okay, aerial. Okay, something we are having this thing also. Okay, so we are having Sahil here. Welcome back, Sahil, in our live sessions. So today we are trying to practice a questions in which a system design questions in which we are trying to design a system where we are having a model, and in this model we are having a open setting button. So in the Windows also, when you try to what shut down or something, you have a button, right? So in that button, when you click this, a simple model is opening where you have been saying, are you sure it was shut down and all. So like this we are having here a open setting button model. In that we have a button open setting. When we click on this, it should have a model opening where we able to see like this thing. Okay, when you click on the open setting, so you will be able to see model like this. It will be occur here, and you have a setting. So this has a three conditions that we have to fulfill according the questions we have been given a challenge. Okay, so when we user clicks on the cancel, it should be hidden. Apart from this, if a user clicks on this model, this gray part, so they will be hidden this question. Okay, also when, okay, we have a three conditions, right? What was the three condition? Use create portal. Okay, yeah, we will be try. So let's just I'm have giving you a brief about. So if user clicks on this gray part, close it is click on the this button, close. If it's also click on the escape button from the keyboard, it will be close. I will cancel, it will be closed by default only. So okay, let's move forward. So this was a overview. So nice to have you here, and yeah, thank you for volunteering us today. Use create portal. Yeah, we will try to do this. So let's go back to our questions. So what we have is something questions we are here. Before coding design, answer these questions. Before writing any code, think through these questions. We are having these questions. Where should is open live? A global variable inside a closure, or inside a class? Your approach makes the component reusable. I think so. It should be a global variable because we are using and understand how try. First, we will let it fulfill all the conditions that given by the question, and then we can try that. Okay. So let's get to back to question. And what should the close model receive? Event object DOM element no argument. Try to independent. Okay. Let's answer these questions first of all, and then prepare with the okay. So where should so these are the we have questions. Let's answer this thing first of all. Where should the is? I think we should have choose this question, this answer, and let's have this question. Where should the close model? We have a second question. What should the close model receive? Okay, what should? Event object, DOM element, or no argument? Okay, let's just see, check how we are figuring this out. When a close model, so it will be only call when cross button is click, right? So this is a DOM element, right? Escape button is calling. So that also something related to DOM. Event object user clicks on this here, and this is the whole structure is the event delegation part. Mm, Try to keep it independent of is how it was triggered. Okay, I think so. For now, let's keep it close model, right? Let's keep it a DOM model element. Uh, because we are having a hidden here, right? DOM element is a hidden, I think so. This will be helping us here. So we are choosing this option for now. Let it be. Maybe it's wrong also, but we can check it out. Okay. So what we are having, a third question is how we are detect a backdrop. Okay, this is a question. And how we are going to use this. Remember, backdrop has a model, right? If user clicks on inside the model, it should stay open. Yeah, if it is click inside that, it should open. If it is click the backdrop, it should close. If you are clicking here, so it should close. Okay. Oh yeah, we got it. What do you want to say, Sahil? Yeah, we should question ourselves rather than directly going towards the coding syntax. Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing. Where should the key down listener be attached? Backdrop, model element, or document? Uh, I'm a little bit confused about this question. Where should a key down listener to be attached? First of all, I need to find what is a key down. What is the key down event in JS? Because I don't remember this thing. Even fires immediately when a user press any key on the keyboard, unlike deprecated key press event. Okay, modify like shift control the arrow button. If a key is held down, the event repeats continuously until released. Execution order, it fires before the character actually appears in the text field. Can we have an understanding on this? Okay. Mm, okay. Mm, What does it do? Uh, Game control, moving a character, key shortcut. Uh, would you like to template closing a model pop-up automatically when the under a pressure escape? Okay. So basically it returns the value present press character A or enter. Okay. Key listener callback receives a keyword event object containing helpful properties. Okay. We will be check. Let's back to questions. What should be a single source of truth? If someone manually removes the hidden class in a dev tool, uh, should your application still rely on the DOM to know whether the model is open, or should the JavaScript state remain the source of truth? Hmm, Yeah, it should not happen because if we are creating a program and someone is doing something through the dev tool, that is a bad thing. Okay, so here today's session on key down event listener can hear whatever key you pressed. Thanks for the information. We got it now. Yeah, that's a great. Thank you. And let's move forward to our questions. Now let's just start. Okay, so what we are having this thing open setting. Okay, so let's first of all what we are going to do is create a global state. Let's follow this, and we are having let is open false. Okay, we got a statement. Okay, after this what we are thinking is about when this call open set is click, so event will be attached event. Okay, so let's create a function attach events. Okay, attach event, we have been create a attach event. Okay, what it will be do when this open setting is click, so it should open the model that we have been created, right? So first of all, attach event. Okay, what it will do, it will be first of all check let uh, open setting, right? It has a something we called, okay, open setting has a open button, right, class. Let's call this document document dot class, sorry, this document dot get dot q, okay, document dot query selector. And here we are calling the class open button. Okay, we are having open button. Yeah, let's have a let open button equals to, and we are trying to perform something is open button dot is attached open button. Yeah, so we will be also toggle this is open equals to true, or what we can do is equals to opposite of is open. Yeah, this is let's see, let's give a try. And open button dot when this click, uh, how are you going to check this click? It is a sip of water first. Okay, just a second. Always be hydrated. And open button dot add event listener. Here we are having a add event listener. Let's have an event. And now what we are going to do is event dot how we are going to see the event dot target. We are dealing with the event delegation, right? Event dot target dot closes. If it is closest, what it will be closest, right? Open button. Mm, we are calling to button, right? Open button. So what it will do? It's are we doing the open button like this thing? Hmm, I think we going to the wrong part. Let's understand. Uh, event is not add button. Mm, okay, we are going this the click and click add event is not click. And let's not having this thing here. Uh, mm, let's just see how we are going to do this. Uh, console, console.log clicked. Let's just see how we are thinking. Because currently we have another thing in mind. Then setting right. When we click this, does it happening something? Let open button of the document dot query selector dot open button. Close. Not something is happening. Okay, so I think we are going in the wrong direction. Let's figure it out what we are doing the wrong. I think first of all we didn't add a script thing. SCRIT script. And have a script of JS first of all. And now when we click this, yeah, it's clicked. Okay, we are in the correct direction. And when this is open and is clicked, so is also check the value of is open. Does it a false? Uh, okay, now it's true. That which is we are going to correct section. Okay, and it is click this function. It is true, right? So what we are going to do is when this button is click, event is true. So what it should do, what we can do is let's remove this comma. We didn't want anything event. Okay. So according to this, when we click on this, it should open this model, right? Uh, this model is what we are calling this model backdrop. We are having a backdrop, right? This backdrop, it has a hidden property by default. So when we click this, it should open, and open setting should hide, right? This is also model. Hmm. So what we are going to do is hidden, right? Backdrop. Let's copy this, and here we are having a backdrop. Let backdrop equals to document dot query selector, and here we are having a backdrop, right? So when it is click, rather than this, let's have here having a backdrop here, right? Let's just format it. Okay, and backdrop dot add class. Okay, now class list dot add what we are having hidden, right? So when we click this, uh, not add, I think so. It add hidden. It should remove the class list dot pivot. Yeah, it's visible. Okay, so we are working on the right directions, and we okay. Rather than we are having something open model and close model, right? So what we are going to do is let's separate it with the open model. Okay, so what we are doing this, let us click this. So it should okay. So for now go for here and paste it here. Okay, and call this open model here. Okay. So see when we click this, so it is open, right? And if we click this, now let's satisfy the condition first of all, and then we will be move forward. Okay, so the according to conditions, when we click this open setting, so this open setting should hidden, right? And we are having function of close model. So we are having a close model also. So this is also a model, right? Open setting is also a model. When click this, so it should open model, and here we think so we should pass the model, right? Let uh, uh, opening model. We are passing some opening model, and this is our opening model. Okay, let's first of all word wrap. Okay, and opening model equals to we okay. Opening model equals to backdrop dot, and we are passing this opening model into here. And what we will go, let's have a model only for you, not confusing. And we are doing the model dot here of and it should have a when we attach event, because something is happening vice versa, right? When we open this, then second model will open, and if we close this, the first model will be open by default, because we have to come back also, right? So we have here also model. So what we are going to do is we are our opening model, let uh, close model also. Here we are having a close model. uh, what it is about for now, I think so it's a open button, and let's pass this close model. It's little bit I think something problem will be occur here, because let's see for now. Model open model will be removed, and here we will be add, right? So when this click, okay, something has an issue. Document.scale select done. What is the issue? Is line number 11. Close model has have a issue. Close model. So model dot classes dot add hidden. Typo error. Class model is not a function. I'm sorry, close model is not a function. Why it is so? We have created, right? CLOSEMODAL model, right? Uh, what's the issue? Okay. Closing model. Let's say we have a same right. Okay, closing model. Okay, that's fine. When we click on this, you can see the above thing is hide. Actually, it present there, but it has a what we can do instead of doing opacity 0, display hidden. Let's try this thing. Okay, but we are having something display flex. Uh, let's have first of all. Mm, nope, it's not working. Apart from the display hidden. Okay, sorry. I'm always doing like this thing. It's not display hidden, it's display none. There is a no property called display hidden. There is a display none. Okay, so yeah, it's working fine. See, when we close this, sorry, when we open setting, it's remove that model, and here it's working. So you can see also the okay. Yeah. Here you can see the open button has been hidden class, and here from hidden is click. First of at the first, you can see the hidden class is in the backdrop. Now it will come to the close button. Okay, so it's working fine. Okay, so this is the first step. We are going to create a close and fall. Okay, close model, open model. Oh, is open is correct. Okay, we are good to go. Let's move forward. Let's satisfy all the conditions first. Now we are having a close conditions with the three types, three different types. We are having a just a second. Close intention. Okay, so let's click on this. First we will be trying to do with this X button, right? Mm, so how we are going to fix those all three? We have attach event like open button. For open button we have been done. we are going to do this thing for setting. Close the. Okay, just a second. It's off the charger. It's enough for now. And do a little setup. Okay, so we can easily start a question. So here we are done with the setup. Let's increase the little brightness. Yeah, good. So what it is about, let's see. We are having a setting, and let's just check how we are going to satisfy this whole thing. What are the thing functions we are having here? We are having attach events, close events. Attach events is not a event, single event. Okay, we have a open, close, toggle mode also. We can have a handle escape is separately, toggle model. For now we are done with attach event, and it has events, multiple events. So let's make the modifications. So it will have a multiple model, and how we are going to do is, first is open button add listener. So this is the one kind of a thing that we are, if the open setting is clicked, then it will be working. But when we have a cross button, right? So do we have this name? Let's just see. We are having a cross button, right? uh where we have a cross button, let's go to the HTML only. Mm, Here we have a close button. Okay, so we are having backdrop close button, header. Okay, we are having this thing, footer, body, footer, and header, right? In header we have a close button. uh, so we can directly also call, right? So what I need to do is, let close button equals to document dot query selector, and here we will be to close button. It's only doing when if is open is true. It will be true, then we are going to access this thing, right? Because I don't know, I don't think it will be used if it is false, right? So we will be a safe play for our side, and let's have a open button. Okay, if close button dot add event listener is clicked, right? If it is clicked, then what we have to do is, I think so same thing. Let's okay, first of all remove this unwanted thing, and what we are thinking, it's about open model, right? Opening a model. mm, what it is a backdrop, selected a backdrop when uh let's have a play with the if else only. uh, so it will be doing like this thing. If it is, then if it is, okay. So if it is true, else. Okay, what's happened? Else is false, right? It's not working. Is open equals to false. Okay, no, 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 no. It's not like this. Yeah, yeah, it's okay, fine. Because of that false statement, we are not getting the answer. So what we have done, open button. If it is open button, and I think so, we are having is let's have a open button also inside this here. Okay. So if it is, then okay, it's fine. Let's have a console so we can check it. So what is doing, if the open button is true, then if it is true, which means this is true now. So what we are going to do, oh, close button, right? This close button should disable. Mm, it's event dot target, but hidden. What we are doing is hidden. We are trying to apply hidden inside a backdrop. Mm, and just understand how we are going to handle this thing. If close button dot show backdrop, we have to find a backdrop. If close button dot add event listener, then let's have an event here, and what we will do, event dot target dot closest, sorry, not this, yellow SEST closest. What we have to find, backdrop. Let model equals to, and what we are going to do is, if it is so, then model itself having a value of this, and we are going to call opening button is here, right? Opening button. If it is click, then close model will have, this model should close, right? Closing model equals to, this should be close. Let's just check if it is perfectly working or not. So when we click this and click this, okay, it's not happening. Let's see why. Console.log, we are having a close, sorry, not close button, closing model comma is open. Okay, we are both seeing when this is, and when we click on this, close button is not working. Why? uh First of all, we have to check this. Mm, why it is not seeing? Okay, let's remove this for now. We are not able to tracking the data. mm, mm, what is the issue is, okay, close model is true. Okay, now it's working. So what was happening there? Let's do thing again. Let's try. Open setting is working fine, right? Let's just have a check here. When this button is clicked, console.log. Let's have a format document also. Okay, and now what we are going to see is, first of all, just check this. uh, is open, and upon with, we are going to see close model. So while we are in closing, we are want to see closing model, right? And here we are going to see closing model, right? And let's just check. So open setting, we can see true. So when the open setting is click, we are seeing the true and close model. Close model is open button, right? We have to close this thing, and when we click on this, so what should we close? It should be this thing. And what should be open? Open model should be, the open button, right? uh, but how we are going to see the open button? This is the issue here. uh, let's make it this little global here for now, and let's have this also as a global inside this function. Okay, so it should be uh, closing model, and we are trying to do is, let closing model equals to backdrop, and let opening model equals to open button. Okay, and we are passing this opening model here. Let's just check how it's working. Okay, it's working. It's not working actually. Why it is so? If it is true, then it will be work. If it is false, then it is sorry. If it is true, and now it is else. Mm. See, first of all, the what is here? Let's see the console.log. Here we are going to see console.log is open, right? So first thing is open is true. Why it is so? Why it is so? Is open is true. Attach events. Okay, by default it is true, but it should false, right? What is we are doing wrong is here. I think so. This is the wrong, and now it is false, right? So it is false. When the button dot event is click, if it is click is happening, then it should do the false, right? So it's true. So this is true. When we click on this, it is true now. Okay. So if this is true, is open is true, the state is true, then what should we do? Just click. Uh, what is happening here? Issue is when we click this axe. Okay. Mm, console.log console.log um button x button is clicked. This click and this. Okay, this is the attach event is only having the first thing. So this is the issue. Mm, it is just following the. It's not having the add dot event listener. Okay. Mm, it's little bit weird here. What we are going to do is let's think about this. This is the attach event. When we click this, attach event has call, and this attach event is checking this add event listener and add event listener. Okay, so if it is false, check. If it is click, uh, so why not it's calling this thing uh close button, right? Close button, uh, dot close button. Let's just check does it is properly working or not. Close button. Okay, so let's just check. Here we are dial inside attach. No, nothing performs. Okay, so inside attach nothing performs. When we click this is happening here where uh, nothing. Okay, line number 24 it's happening here. Okay, this is performing, and here we can say this thing. Okay, now we want to see this thing is open. If it is true, if it is true, yeah, it's true, right? Why not check again? If we click on this thing, uh mm-hmm. Okay, I think so this is the issue with the true false. Let's remove this thing first of all. Close button. Yeah, it's working fine. Okay. Because it is unable to check from again from if statement, it's not able. Okay, so what we will do is close buttons dot, so it is false, right? Here it's maintaining the state. So we will be try to do is open equals to, again we will ring the same thing, toggle. Okay, so now we can see, I think so is open, right? First of all it is false. You can see this false. And when we click this, it is true. This is true. And when we click again, you can see it is false again. Okay. So we have successfully done the thing, first conditions. So this is the first condition. Okay, open setting and close, open, close, open, close, open, close. It's happening fine, right? So now we will to do the same thing with cancel. First of all, let's see with the cancel button. Let's remove this open and if else statement. It's not meant to be here. Okay. Again, first, okay, let's just remove the unwanted console.log. Open button, close button. Let's remove this. Let's remove this also from here also. Okay, so we are having a clean data. And now what we are going to do is close button, open button. Apart from this, we are having a cancel button also here. So cancel. So let's call the cancel also. Let cancel button equals to document dot query selector. Here we are going to see dot cancel. Okay, so I think the same thing will be happening. You can see the same thing happening again and again. I think so. Uh, just having a cancel button, right? And yeah, are we repeating the thing? This open this button is fine. Okay, we don't want to get used here. Uh, Open button is fine, but cancel button and close button having a same thing. Yeah, the same data. Okay, I think here we can do something, but before that, let's fulfill all the conditions of a question. Cancel button, okay, same. Cross button, okay, same. And if we click this, what we call this backdrop, it should have the same thing, right? Mm, so why even should we call this backdrop, right? Mm, let's we can try this. Let's backdrop equals to document dot query selector. Here we have a dot backdrop, and I don't think so. If it is if we click backdrop, so let's first of all copy this. We can do something here because it. Sorry. Let's have a close backdrop here, and I don't think so. We are needing this thing. For now, let's just comment this out. What we are doing this is opening, okay, uh, closing button, right? Closing model. Here we will be directly backdrop. Open setting. Yeah, we can directly doing this thing. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, yeah, instead of close button, let's give them, okay, rather than this. So we are having a three condition for the same thing. So we don't want to close model, right? Close model will be having a backdrop directly. We don't want to do this thing. Open model is different little. Let's close this. Backdrop, close button, and a cancel button is having the same condition, right? Let's move together with them. Yeah, let's have a format document and we are good to go. Instead of doing this thing, okay, we are having a close model. So here we have a backdrop. Open setting, cancel. Okay, it's working fine. Open button, X button, fine. Open button, backdrop, it's fine. If you click here, okay. If it is 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 setting, then also. If it is save, then also. It should not. The save button, it's not like backdrop. Mm, Okay, we are having some single Sahil. Just ask Claude and work is done. Uh, Here we are not just asking the Claude, and here we are learning from there. So we can have a understanding of how the engineering thing is happening, how we can use our mind instead of just asking to the Claude or some AI stuff. Here we are practicing to learn the things and train our mind so we can use the AI things, AI stuff through optimizedly, not just asking random questions or random bluff. Here we are initiating our mind to have a critical thinking. So we are practicing system design question. And welcome to our session, Sahil, Singh Sahil. Okay, Singh Sahil 833. Welcome to our session. So we are practicing. We are not just doing a vibe coding. We are practicing and understanding how the core system works. Okay. I think so. We are having a issue because black backdrop is not just doing something. It also working with save, which should not. Uh, let's have a back again a close model. I think so. We need that for now. Closing model. Okay. So now if we click on save, backdrop. Okay, event dot. This has condition something issue. Let's not do this. Let's keep it away for now. Uh, if we click this, click this, click this, if we click save, no, not working. So we will be going to see the how does we are going to figure out the backdrop thing. We have the requirement backdrop when closes when clicking the backdrop. But here, if we directly select this backdrop, we are also selecting the save or setting something. Should not. It should just only this, right? Let's create a something here so we understand. Model. Okay, we are having change let to const. Okay. It's not necessary because we are currently just using the variables here, not a constant variable. So it's okay to have a let also. We don't want a constant value for now. Let's just see. Uh, we are having this thing, right? Model. Here it is a model, right? Backdrop hidden is different. Uh, let's have a model, and we are having a model color as a dot model. Background color, let's have a Palancho mount. I don't know. Yeah. So if we click here, it should not, but if we click on the backdrop, which means this thing, so it should hidden to our conditions when clicking the backdrop. So when we click here, it should off, but if we click on this thing, oh sorry, yeah, cancel is working, save, it should not work. But what we can see here, if we occur this thing on comment, let's just see. We apply this thing. Okay. Multi-threading. Okay, can we use a web worker or multi-threading? Okay, we are unaware of those things for now. Multi-threading is the thing concept I know, but web worker, it's a little new. Let's just search what is it about. Web worker, web worker in GS. Let's just understand what is a web worker. A browser API that runs the JavaScript in background thread separate from the maximum thread execution. This allows you to perform heavy calculation, data processing, or complex tasks without blocking the main thread. Keep using the interface. Oh, oh, so this is a web worker. Okay. Thanks for the new informations. We didn't know about the web worker. This was the new thing that we discovered today. But don't need it here because our question is not about APIs, is about system design and how we are practicing this. So understand the system. So we are having a backdrop here, right? So let's just remove the comment part. Okay, and let's have. Okay, but the question is, it's fine with here, but when we click on the save, it should not work, right? How we are going to barricade this? If we click on the this gray shade, it should work, but inside this, it should not work. And what it is? Um, System by system design, we means how we can do the low level designing, how we can do the optimize and scalable code, which even future if we want to add some of the feature, so we don't have to start from redesign the architecture. We can make a scalable thing. Means if you adding this button, so in future also you can add this button, and proper understanding of our systems, so which helps you to increase and scalable your code. So by this, and we are learning about the system design basic concepts, about the we are having understanding of oops concept. We have been practicing, and we have also understanding of the basics JavaScript, asynchronous JavaScript. In that we are trying to use the how we can use the closures, the core concept of the JS, which we forgot to use, and most of the time we are not practicing about. Design patterns. Yeah, we will be looking about design patterns too, but we are starting with the basics onward, right? So for now, we are starting with some basic questions in that. Yeah, oops. Object-oriented programming. So object-oriented programming helps us to write the optimized code. It's a it's style of a writing, how you can perform the encapsulation abstraction in our code, how you can inheritance. But currently we are trying with the basic version, so later on we will be also try to implement with class, and which whenever you have to use the class thing in this coding, so we'll be looking that also. Let's stick back to a question. Uh, okay. And yeah, we can create so ops here also. This ops concept relies here also. We can work with that. In our previous session, we have been practice with the ops concept, hardcore practices on the just questions. We didn't implement it till now in the live with the DOM. And future questions, we will be try to implement ops concept with the live DOM. So we will be looking forward that also. Currently, we are handling with DOM basics questions for now. So yeah, it's interesting. And let's what are the next satisfaction? Use keep the DOM separated, keep the state separated from the DOM. Okay, don't render the entire page. Yep, one model. Okay, so before that backdrop, let's focus on to. I think so. Let's remain the backdrop. Let's see what we have been satisfied. We have satisfied the cancel button, open button. Okay, open button. It's okay. Close button, it's working. Cancel button, it's working, right? And open it in fact. The issue is the backdrop, and we will be looking into this. Okay. For now, let's go with the escape. We are having conditions here as a question. When a person clicks escape key, if its escape key has been clicked, then it should be hidden, right? So let's see how we are going to do. Uh, Key event. How do we are going to use the escape? We are having some key down thing. What is a key down event? How to use it? Key down. The key down event is key pressed. Window that add event listener. We have been given our descriptions about key down, but we don't know about this thing. We haven't used the key down. This is document.add event listener. Okay. Uh, let's just see how we are going to use this thing. Key down. Document.event listener key down. How we are going to fix this? Okay. Mm, let's just see. Mm, First of all, we have to understand what is a key down here. We don't know about it. Okay. Key down event fires the immediately whenever user presses the key on the keyboard. Use the depreciated key press event. It's triggers for all physical keys, including modifiers like shift control and okay, zero. Now, how we are going to use this key? Okay, let's just think a little bit. Mm, mm, uh, does it uses and what's the need of key down event? Okay, I just check. Mm, mm, okay, let's remove this. Okay, let's just understand. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, okay, we have some comments. Okay, explaining composites. Okay, maybe it's a part of a system design, but we haven't gone through deeply for now. We are understanding, learning from it from basics. So, yeah, key down just to show the which key is pressed. Okay, show me the requirements. Okay, you can also check. So, today's question's requirement is, let me show. Yeah, these are the requirements. Open the button. So we are working with the model component in which this is a requirement. When we having a models, this is a model dialog. When the open setting has been clicked, okay, so then it should disappear this model and open a new model, right? And here when a person clicks on the closest button, it should hide this model. If a person clicks on this backed off, it should hide the model. If it is click on the escape button in the keyboard, it should hide the model. Only one model can be open. Okay, so that's okay, just a second. Okay, so we are back again. Just wait a second. Mm, yeah, connected. Let's start. Just a second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we are back again. Mm. Okay, so what's his issue? The I can't see the data. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think so we will be seeing this thing, and let's just see how does the key okay. Okay, thank you, Singh Sahil, for your volunteer. We will try to do this. Okay, so let's have a glimpse of the question also. understanding a key down event. Okay. Instantly responsive if a trigger is fast and the key up because it fires the millisecond key is pressed, which is a critical for smooth video game control. Okay. Action prevention. It is the only event that lets you cancel the keystroke using okay before the character actually appears on the screen. Okay, allowing you to block the valid input. Okay. Non-character detections. It accurately detects the structural systems like backspace, enter, escape, and arrow. Okay. We have also have understood. Okay. Uh, let's try. Okay. So what we are going to do is, so this is the thing, right? When person clicks on the escape, right? Let's have how we are going to do this. See, add event is a key down, right? So document dot what we will do is document dot add event list now, and here we are having a key event. How are we going to use key down? Does we have a key down here? Okay, key down. Let me just check the requirements. We have a key down. Okay, we have a key down, right? So let's have a key down. Okay. Okay, so we have a person, Prodigy Engineer. Welcome to live session, buddy. So we are practicing some questions, and inside those we are trying to use some understand the concept of system design, low level design patterns, and other things. Try to do some optimized and scalable coding. So yeah, welcome to the session. And here we call this so escape. Let's just see what we are having as a event. Uh, But how we are supposed to use this? Run your code, yes. Mm, let's just see. Uh, clicks the clicks the button, keyboard button. Let's just time. Okay, let's just hit and try here and understand how it's working. So when the open setting clicks, okay, if it is escape, okay, okay, if any buttons I press X, A, L, M, down arrow, up arrow. Oh, it works like this. Okay. This is okay. We got it. How the event key down button works. Okay. And if we are having the key equals to escape, it should. Okay. So what we will be doing is E, right? Okay. You forgot to pass parameter. Okay. Uh, I think you saying the parameter, right? And we haven't passed this parameter. So let's just check. What we will doing is document dot add event listener E. If E equals to let's just wait a second. Uh, what we are going to see is escape. This is an object. We are having E as an object, right? If we are checking, we have a key button right here. So we want to check with this key with the escape. If this key's value is same with escape, so this we are E as having an object here. So what we will do is E dot key, and if it is equals to escape escape, so then we are going to check something. Let's just console.log for now. It's working. It's working. Okay. No, not this. This we have to do. Okay. Yes, I'll. We got it, and we are doing the same thing that you described. Yeah. And what we can do is when we click on the escape, okay, it's working. Yeah, it's fine. So it should close the thing, right? So what we will do? Let's copy this thing. This is the same thing that we are going to do inside this thing also. And here done. Format document. Okay, let's just check how it's working now. Open the setting. If we click on the escape, okay, class list it's not working. Why? Close model. null. Line number 76, let's just 76 close model dot add a hidden. Uh, what is a typo error? Cannot read the properties of null. Okay, we are passing a null something. Uh, Backdrop is mm, okay. So we have some comments also. Okay, uh, our volunteer is guiding us. Today's volunteer is Sahil Singh. Okay, event is not passed. Okay, event is not passed. Uh, you cannot access the event from key down. Okay, let's think how we can do this. Document.add event listener. Here we have in pass the key down. Yeah, here we have a key. If the key is escape, if it is escape, it will perform. First of all, let's just do some. You cannot access event from key down. Okay, we can't access the event from key down. Let's just check how we can try another. So let's do some try error. If it is changing the false, okay, first of all, it's false. When click here, it is false again. Line number 35. Why it is false? Uh, if event equals to key. Let's have a first of all this thing. Uh, okay, it's not helping us to update our data. It's not okay doing if e dot key key down. Okay. Let's think about it. Document dot add event listener key down. We can't do this thing, right? What we can do is uh, what we can do here. Let's think about it. Mm, let's just check what we are doing. It's here, working here. Okay, and here we are, and it is working here, but it's unable to update the value. It's not toggling. Why it's not toggling? Mm, let's just check what's the issue. Mm, okay, you need to create a variable outside which is map to model and call directly close model. Okay, okay. I understood the direction. Okay, so what do you mean is you have to create a variable outside. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Let's think a little bit how we are going to fix this. Okay, by your direction is to create. Okay. Mm, okay, you can see. So yeah, this is HTML, and here we are having a model, right? So yeah, you can see here side we are having a model here, and this is a model. Mm, and this is a header, and this is a body and the footer. Okay, so what I'm thinking is mm, yeah, you can see this here below. Okay, let's till then try, let's understand. Okay, how can we do this thing? Close model escape, close model. Give okay. Let's have okay. Let's go with today's volunteer. Let's have your suggestions today. Okay. So following this ID. Okay. Let's have an ID about some. Let's have a mm, N model. Okay. N model. We are having this N model here, and what we can do is ID model using the ID. Why would you doing the ID, right? Can you explain? Why you need? Okay. But what is the purpose of ID here? Can you explain? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's just try to do what we are going to do. Let's think by ourselves. We are having a ID also. Okay. Mm, if it is click, right? So let closest dot target. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Okay. Now we will access directly the functions. Yeah, suggestions. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Currently, our model functions need to think first of all. Close model needs this thing. But there is a option issue also. When we close model, we have to open the model also, which means when we open this thing, and when it close this thing, so it should open this model. So open setting is also a model, right? So we have to remember that also. Okay. So what? Let's think a little bit. Okay. If it is key dot escape and it is working here, right? So it's not a false. Okay. Mm, Key down, and if it is escape, mm, can we call this model close model? If we call this model, oh yeah, got it, got it. What do you want to say? Got it. Okay, okay, understood, understood. So what we are doing, try to doing is here is we are just calling the inside this thing document dot get ID. Okay, and here we are getting the end model, and what we are trying to do is uh, document dot end model. Let okay, this is the model. Let just a second. Okay, just a second. What is it? Okay, and here we got the end model and pass it to the close model. Uh, mm, a little bit unclear, but just solution, right? But let's try. Give a try by it. Okay. What we are going to do, let's the closing model equals to. Okay, we are having this thing, and what we are going to pass is. We are doing the same thing, right? This is the closing model. Uh, mhm. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so why did it work for the backdrop? We should work that also, right? So try with the backdrop. Okay, if you click on the okay, this was a class list error. Okay, closest. Okay, it didn't help the backdrop, but when we pass to the okay, but we pass to the ID get instead of class, and that it helps. Okay, okay, got it. Okay, but we use this thing and we try to use escape. It's work fine. And now we also want a close thing model. If you open this okay, it's what the opening model is not defined here. Let's try with the open button because this is the global thing that we have created. Okay, when it's working, okay, it's working fine. Okay, 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 got it, yeah, yeah, thank you. And today we have been successfully volunteer by the Singsail. Okay, yes, okay, okay. Event in your case is E. Now you don't have the event in key down. Okay, 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 got it. Okay, 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 okay. Uh-huh. Okay, okay, yeah. because we did pass the event, right? Okay, now it should work. So we didn't want just thing. We can use this also. Okay, and when we click this, close model line number 81. Okay, what's the issue here again? Event or target. If we use the event here, now it should work, right? Now what's there? Okay, we'll just check. And we click the escape button here, working here. But okay, what's the issues here? Now we have been changed the event, E button to event. It is the closest. Okay. Well, why it is so? You have to understand that. Cannot read the properties of the null reading class list. Okay. Now document is an event, not a single div. Document is not event, not a single div. Oh, got it, got it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Wait, okay. Okay, thanks for clarifications. We understood. Its document is the event, not a single div. Yeah, got it. Okay, so I think so. We have been successfully completed this part also, this condition fulfill, and we are good to go moving forward. Uh, so now we are remaining what we think of cancel button is has a it has a different event. Uh, Solutions. Okay, let's check. But let's focus to a question for now. It's back to questions. What are the things we have to complete now? Hmm. Let's just see. We have a render, attach event, open model, close model, toggle. Okay, let's clear this. What was our requirement? We have been completed. Close the open setting. Okay, opens when it clicks open. Okay, fine. Closes when the click the backdrop. Okay, this is the thing that we have been remaining, right? Backdrop closes the. We have been done with the backdrop, but the issue is it also works with the save button. So we have to figure this out. This one condition remaining. Another thing is closes when clicking the X button. It's working, right? X button. Yeah, it's working fine. Closes when the press the escape key, right? It's working, right? Okay, fine. One model open. Yeah, at a time single model is open. This first time you can see the open. And what's the issue? Okay, some glitch, and you can see this open button is okay. But don't render the entire page. Yeah, keep the separate from the DOM. Use the event delegation when appropriate. We followed all the satisfy all the things, but remaining is closes when the clicking the backdrop. This is the thing we are remaining. Okay, so this is try we have been tried, but it's I have an issue here. The issue is when we click this, it's working fine, but when you click save, it's also. So we have to try to separate this backdrop and this model, and we have to see how we can do this thing. Okay, let's just try to figure it out. So here inside the backdrop, so backdrop is like you have to separate the backdrop and model. Mm, how we can separate this? We can access this part only. We have to access this part only. And we have to figure this out. Mm, we are having some concept like width or something. It's better to create a function. Okay, prevent default. We can use prevent default. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was also thinking about the prevent default. Let's just think what is the prevent default. Um, Explain me. Acceleration is only event when the let's you cancel the keystroke using prevent default using before the character actually. Okay. Okay. Explain about event default. Okay. Let's have a glimpse about this. Okay. key down event is key. It's okay. No, we didn't want this thing for now. Actually, the condition is this thing. We have to backdrop. We are want try to satisfy this backdrop conditions. When the user clicks on this backdrop, it should hide. It's okay, working fine, but it should not affect the if we click on this inside a model. This is a model, right? So this model is here. If we uh, click on this, it should not on, right, off. So we have to figure this out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can try. Okay. And yeah, you're guiding with, and thank you for your volunteer service. We love that you help it out and just help to understand about this thing. How we are getting to figure out the key down because it was little new for us also. Mhm. Yeah, let's think a little bit how we are going to do backdrop thing is. We want to select this part only. Mm-mm. How are we going to think about backdrop? How to separate outer class into the inner class. Modify the close button. By modify, what do you mean by modify? Can you elaborate? Okay. Okay. Separate the separate the outer div and inner div during the DOM execution. DOM working. Uh, to separate the stop propagations. Not like this. Outer clicked, outer div clicked, and inner div clicked. Okay, we have something as a stop propagation. This is a new thing for us also. So if both click both have click listeners, click the inner div should trigger both functions. Okay, to separate your outer and inner diff behavior during the DOM execution, use stop. We will use ID instead of a key. Okay. What do you mean by ID instead of you? We are using here ID as a. We just want to use this hide. If a okay, we will use ID instead of a key, but we are not using key here, right? Uh, the escape button was only the key but thing. Here, this is the we are handling the backdrop. The whole div is a backdrop, and inside this backdrop div, we have a model div, and this model div is having this thing. If a user clicks on this, okay, no issue, no issue. Yeah, we are meant to do errors. Here we are learning. We are not try to supposed to think. Yeah, we know this thing, and we are doing correct all the time. We are doing the mistakes and learning from it. So thank you, Sahil. We will be thanks for your volunteering because you have been explaining us about the things that we have been don't know, and we have been fixing the things a little early. It will be take more time if we try to research and do, but you guide us, you share your knowledge that you have, and we try to fix it little earlier. So thanks for that. Yeah, let's figure it out. So we are having a something that is to separate outer and inner div behavior during the DOM executions. So use the stop event stop propagations. Okay, this is a little new thing for us because we didn't use this thing. Inside the inner divs, event listeners, this stops the event from bubbling, okay, up to the outer div. It prevent the outer div listeners from triggering when the inner div is clicked or pressed. Okay. So event bubbling. The problem is event bubbling. By default, an event on a child event triggers on the child first, then bubbles up to the parent. Okay. If both have click listeners, clicking the inner div triggers both functions. Yeah, it's the issue. And the solution is stop propagation. Okay. Outer div is inner div is. Okay, got it. Outer div is click. So outer div is clicked. Inner div click listeners. So event dot stop propagations and console dot log. Okay, alternate solution is event delegations. Uh, okay, we are having two solutions. Let's try this first thing. If it is event dot stop propagations, right? So what I do is want to do is if this model dot so we are having a model, right? Let's have a model equals to document dot query selector, and we are having a model, right? Okay, we selected this model, and what we will do is model dot add event listener when it is click somewhere or something. Event sorry, not this event. Why would we need an event? We don't need an event now. So we will be okay, we need an event, and we try to make this thing at a last, because either person can hear anything. Okay, so if we click on this now, it's not working. Okay, but if we click okay, it's work. uh yeah. Okay, we figure it out, and we can see if we click on this inside the model, it should not it stop the event propagation. Okay, so we figured it out, and when we click cross button, it's working fine. We cancel, fine. If we click on backdrop, it's fine. Okay, so we figured it out, and we have completed the requirements, I think so. And let's just check. Other than propagations, this is a new thing, event dot stop propagations. Other than this, what we can do is alternate solution is event delegations. Okay, instead of stopping the event, you can handle the everything in outer div by checking the event dot target. Okay, how we check this? Event dot target equals to inner. Okay, console. Okay, outer. Okay, 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 we can do this thing also, inner and outer. We can create this thing. Okay, the both the element we have been given outer and inner as a id, and using that id we are going to check the target. Okay, but we try to use the simple version. We understood this propagation, stop propagation. We have a method, and is not clean. It's a mess. Yeah, I think so. We can do something for yeah, because we have inside attach event only. We are having a one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 events, which is we are doing, and we will try to tidy. Okay, so let's first ask the AI for as a review, and with that review, we will be understand what is the issue we are having and how we can solve this. Okay. So let's have a review. It's a review time. Okay. I think we have left out something also. Engineering concept. Okay. This is the thing we have been not implemented. Let's just ask AI. Okay. So here is our solution. Review it, and give feedback back on it. Okay. And explain how we can make it optimize and better efficient. Should be aimed. Okay, uh, not giving solution, just hint us for use our own brain, our own uh, mind. Okay, let's give the solution, and let's just check. Yeah, Yeah, this is a good solution for your current stage. More importantly, I can see that you're starting to think in the terms of state, events, and DOM update, which is exactly the mindset we are trying to build. Yeah, we are trying to build that. And now I'm going to review this as I would will, if you are a junior engineer on my team, I will separate it into what you did well, what concerns me, and as questions, I would ask the interview. Okay, state is separated. Okay, the good. Small DOM updates, your close open close functions only do add and remove instead of okay or recreating the model. That exactly what we want. Okay, we are good on that. Escape handling, you remember. Yeah, maybe beginners forget the keyboard interaction entirely. Okay, preventing bad backdrop close, good, you're identified the clicks inside the model shouldn't be the bubble backdrop. There is another way to solve. We will be discuss later. Okay, things I would push you to improve. Okay, what we are you are toggling state everywhere. I've noticed this pattern is open, it's almost every event handler. Yeah, for example, yeah, we are having this thing every time we are repeating this. All do. Okay, think about the situation. Close model, under pressures escape. Under pressures escape. Okay, what happened? False true. Oops. Okay, think about the situations. Model closed. Under pressure escape. You sorry, under pressure, not user pressures escape. Okay, okay. Sorry, my mistake. Model closed, user press escape. Okay, what happened? False become true. Oops. Your state has now become open. Even though nothing actually opened. That means your state becomes incorrect. Oh, that's the issue. Yeah, that should not. Ask yourself, should event handlers ever directly modify the state? Mm, or should there will be only one responsibility for changing it? Okay. Uh, okay, okay. Mm. mm, Okay, so we have some query. I am new at it. Can you explain me a short brief about the system design? Means what is it? I really don't know. Okay. Yeah, basically it's a way of writing, designing and the thing, all the architecture. Currently, we are knowing how we can create a scalable thing, how we can write a efficient code and optimize it. So system design helps you to scale up a system. Suppose you have built some website. So for now, it is visible when you've created, it is visible for yourself in your hosted. So you have access on your device. When you try to devise hosted in some of a platform, so it has a certain capacity, so you have to handle some of the members there. So it's okay, just a second. So you figure it out how you can expand it to the more peoples, and even a 10,000 peoples can able to enjoy your website. So it help there, it's come the part of a system design. It shows how you can design efficiently and optimizely. And do you have a LinkedIn? Yes, we are having a LinkedIn account. For now, it's a initial time, and we think it's a not a good time to share this thing about little personal things. Uh, we will be disclosing this soon. Once we have little bit uh, group gathering and we have a members to discuss. Currently our community is so much small, so I don't want to disclose anything. If we increasing our community, we will be having GitHub sessions, we will having community, and we will be building something extraordinary things. Like we have planned to work on some packages, creating our own packages, creating our own extensions. That time we will be sharing all the things, our GitHub and linking data. So we will be connect from there. For now, it's little bit early, so we are not disclosing our personal data here for now. I hope you understand. Thank you. Let's okay. Abhishek Panditkar, yeah, can you help me finding a better work? Yeah, sure. For now, we are not we are having that much connections, but yeah, you can try with the Internshala and Naukri.com and Unstop. There you can, I try to tell you, if you are ever fresher, then you can, if you're fresher, then you can try with first NGOs. You have a experience, you can go with them a freelancer as a, so it will have a experience on that. Even though is a freelancer, you have a capability to understand. So I've also started as a freelancer and some work with the NGOs. I've created their websites, and after they like my product and my work, they also paid me. So you can try that way. So go to with the NGOs, create them work, give them a solution, real world solutions helps them, and which we can have a works. You can get a certificates and all the experience letters. From there, start finding the interviews for the internships. You can crack that internships when you see you have a freelance experience, you have a NGOs work, so you can eventually get internships easily. After internships, you can find going to the jobs. Directly jobs we can do if you have connections, and you can, yeah, you can crack easily. You will be. For now, we are a little bit concerned about not spreading the our revealing our identity. So yeah, that's it. It will explains what I'm working in a small company. Uh, okay, so it's a no issue. 2 years of experience. Uh, so you should actively try to give the interviews, because you are having experience which is 2 years, which is not a, because didn't have that much experience, and we are also working on a small scale. Not a issue. Try to give as much as you can give the interviews, because interviews gives you one thing, at least it gives you increase your confidence. Every time when you give interviews, you actively have, when I was trying to giving an interview, I was also having at least a month I'm giving a 20 interviews, which helps me to boost my confidence. Even though I've been getting the rejecting, but during the interviews I have all the understanding, okay, what is the market requirement, what is the current tech stack it hiring the most. So it helps us. And also try to be active on the LinkedIn, because when you are active on LinkedIn, you're posting something content. Post your all products or your all works thing that you are working with your, so it will create a, okay, general what we call marketing advertisement. So people sees, okay, this person knows these things and this is working. Okay, so like this. Okay, Godwin Bill yeah, we are replying by hi, hello buddy Godwin, welcome to our session. But the problem is AI. uh Problem is not the AI. Currently I'm working with the AI domain only. So there is a three most probability you can go to the AI related thing. First is AI driven development. That is, we are most of the tech stack peoples are doing AI, because everyone is using the AI and working with it. So whenever so you have to understand the life cycle of all the things, and here in the system design questions we are try to create a mentality of uh, system life cycles. Here we are try to understand what is the life cycle, how the progress is happening, and how we can approach. Maybe now we have just Google in front of you. I don't know about this thing, what we call stop propagations. If an interview asks me, I don't know, but I know what is the thing is. The problem was the backdrop and the model. I got to know, and you also helped me in that. So the problem is not AI. So you have a understanding, you can understand, have a AI understand. So there is a term we called AI driven development. Using AI you can okay, just a second. I have someone else waiting, so please reply. Yeah, Godwin, tell if you have something you can share here in the comment section. We are listening. Godwin Bullis. Yeah, Godwin Bullis. 3118. We are hearing you. You can say hello, welcome to our live stream. What is, yeah, AI driven development? So you can use in different types of IDE. We are having cursor, we are having anti gravity. Know how they are using, how you are how can use this. Know about the basic lang chain, LAN graph. Uh, but increasing salary is very difficult. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to negotiation. Yes, it's a little bit disable because the exact market rate is about be about more than the 6 or 7 LPA. It's nearly a 10 LPA or 8 9 LPA minimum. But they are suppose when if we are having a 2 3 LPA and you want to switch to better to 6 at least 7 or 8, but they seeing that you are having a 2 3, so you will max to max getting a 4 5 LPA, so it's hurting. But you can explain them with your experience and your product demand. Yeah, we are giving services, okay, we are taking some important things towards the your company as efforts, and we will be present your our knowledge with help you. So you have to learn the negotiation skill also. Yeah, that's I'm learning too, how I can negotiate with them, because at a tier 3 cities coming from, and we are having working on a small industry, it's a little bit when we jump into the gen AI developer profile or something, this AI driven development, it's they negotiate little hardly. Hard enough. 20K euros package. Okay. Actually, I work in Italy. I have a 20K euros package. Enough. Okay. First of all, we are a little bit curious about how many is a 25K euros? Euros. Let's just find. Okay. 25 euros is 27. Okay. You're having this much. Oh, nearby 27. Okay. It's really? I have here 25K packages in euro. Okay. Suppose you have a 25 lakh packages. It's a LPA, right? Mm, yeah. So in Italy, yeah, you're getting well paid actually. Most of the here in India, we didn't deserve a 10 LPA also, maximum way. It's a little hard to go to 12 to 13 LPA, but you are getting a great package. I need at least 40K. Yeah, you will be getting if you're actively trying to reach out to LinkedIn and more or people's try to with us more interviews and the given. So you can have 40K euros. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can having a 40K euros. All the best, buddy. And yeah, love to see that you are having a great package and you are focusing on the most upgrading. Yep. So let's back to our, okay, what we are doing is rather than this, we are back to our think, and here we are seeing this. Okay. Uh, you're toggling every state. Okay. I notice this pattern repeatedly is open and not is open. Okay. Is almost every event handler. Okay. Got it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Close button, cancel button, escape. Okay. Okay. Think about the situations. Model close, under pressure escape. Okay, okay, yeah. This way we'll be try to update. Your state now says open, even through nothing actually open. That means your state become incorrect. Okay, got it. Ask yourself, should event handlers ever directly modify state, or should there be the only one place responsible for changing it? Okay, yeah, we will try to do one place changing. Event handlers contain too much logic, takes close model. This pattern appears again and again. Yeah, actually it was repetitively. So how we can do thing is, whenever I just to uh I need a straight answer. Hi Godwin Bullis. What you want to know? Can you share your query? We will love to see. Imagine 6 months later, your model animation changes. Now everyone wants of this handler to change. Okay. Hint: can any event handler becomes most as simple as instead of preparing arguments, think about you, who should know which DOM elements need changing. Okay. Open model isn't really open. Uh-huh. Open model is really open model isn't really opening. Isn't really opening. The function is function open model remove. Okay. That's really show element, not open model. Opening a model usually means update state, disable scroll, focus model, show backdrop, animate. Today you only have remove hidden. Hint, think about what opening actually means. Should callers be responsible for updating state, or should the function itself represent the complete operation? Okay, this is little deep. Okay, let's go forward. Too many DOM queries inside a click handler. Okay. Uh, yeah, we are replying. Godwin Bullis 3118. You can hear. We hear you. Okay. Click handle. You already curate backdrop. Okay, earlier which search again. Think about this DOM query, DOM tree, walk DOM tree. Doing repeatedly isn't necessary. Hint, if you have applied already found an element once, you can reuse that reference. Okay. Uh, close model. Yes, Sahil. Actually, we should simply close the model. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is actually things we are doing is adding and avoiding this thing. So removing an hidden class. So we will be try to do this. Okay. Let's just okay, here we are. Close model. Interesting. Okay. Mm, Ask yourself interesting. Okay. So every caller is forced to know which model, which backdrop, which button. Not clubbing it. Okay, we should not pass the model to it. Yeah, I am thinking the same thing. We should not pass the model thing. Uh, let's read it the whole things first a feedback and then we try to complete this. Okay, I'm also thinking the same thing. Can we do this without passing the model? So instead of ask yourself who owns the model, the caller or the model component. Uh, Okay, the model component should own, not the caller. So we will not pass, try to not pass the thing. The important low-level design principle repetitions. Compare this. Yeah, these are the same thing that we are repeating. Everyone do almost identical work. Whenever I see this, I ask, can I all closing event end in exactly one function? There is something I would definitely ask in the interview. Okay, yeah. Is open isn't being used. Okay, this surprised me. Okay, yeah, we didn't use the is open, but I don't actually see code like if is open. Okay, or is open driving behavior. Right now it feels like changing state, ignore state. Hint, the state should influence the decision, not just exist. Event delegations, one requirement was use event delegations where appropriate. Currently, we are using all everywhere. Five listeners, not terrible, but ask yourself how some of these clicks be handled by one listener. Think specially about the controller inside the model. Interviews ask current questions. I would ask you if I were interviewing you. Uh, I ask, suppose escape, 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 escape is pressed rapidly. Will your state will be correct? Don't answer immediately. Walk through your code mentally. Uh, okay. So first escape is uh, first will be true, false, false. It will true again. It will false again. It will true. Yeah, it will be not false. At the end, it should be false. But yeah, okay. I got it. What it want to say? Question number two. Suppose later we add setting model, delete model, profile model. Would your current functions stick will make sense or tightly coupled to one model? Okay. Suppose opening a model also requires lock body scroll, focus first input, play animations, send analytics. Would those changes go one place or many place? Biggest architecture hint. This is the biggest improvement I would encourage to discover yourself right now. Look, toggle state, find them, close, find them, open. Ask yourself, it could be done event open model or event close model. Okay, so we have to pass dot direct open model and then let those function handle everything they know need to do instead include. Uh, okay. So we understood. Let's figure this out. So now we are not supposed to pass the model. Can we do something? Okay, how we can do is what we are doing is open model, right? Open. This is the open, right? Let's have a last here. Okay, so now what we're supposed to do is we are not passing the model here. We are just calling this. So how we can do this thing? Let's comment this out first of all. What we are going to do is open model. We just copy the code from the key down. Okay. What do you mean by key down? Just copy code from the key down. Okay. So you mean this thing? But for now we are on the open model, not the closed model. Uh, I didn't get what you say. Just copy code key down. Just copy code key down. Uh, this code you want this we are copying this and can you elaborate what do you mean by copy code key down? So we are about here, right? Open model. Now we are going to open it. Mm, Previously we are passing it a model something and we are trying to do this. Right. Now what we have to do is without model. Mm, okay. Just put that inside open model. Okay. Document dot get element by n model id and remove the class hidden. Uh, okay, you can that do also write this thing. Okay, let's follow our today's volunteer. Okay, so let's have a let model equals to and doing is a model dot remove class hidden. Okay, so what we are doing the same thing that class list we are doing. So okay, just a second. Let's see the closest post. Remove class is not a functions. Okay, so let's start with the class list dot remove. We are having this. So yeah, it's working fine. And so class list. Yeah, we are using the class list. And let's see how we are going to. Okay. So open button is doing. Yeah, open button. Yeah. So what we are going to do is let's just hidden this thing and we are not passing now open model and close model, right? Okay, so now we are going to do this is let's instead of this thing what we are going to do is apart from this we can also try something new which I'm thinking is selector backdrop, right? uh, okay. mm, let's try with the For now, let's go with this only. Mhm. Now we are having add here. Okay. Okay. Now we are having this thing. It's open. Okay. Just a second. We are having add here. Uh, okay. Just wait a second. Mhm. Let's do a little bit understanding, not just blindly following anything. So what we are doing is, it's okay. It's working fine. It's hidden. But what it is doing here? It's hidden. Actually, this is hidden here. What we call open button, right? And open model then remove. It's removing hidden from. No, it's not working like this. It's working it here, right? Mm, Class here we have a open button, right? And when we click on this event, okay, open button, what it's do is open is false, updating the state here. Okay, after that it's open, calling the open model, and here we are open model, and in the open model we are calling the end model. End model is here, right? So it should not, we are not focusing on the end model here, we are focusing on backdrop. So what we are going to do is get a query selector. We will be not calling this, we will be calling dot backdrop. Okay, and here, okay. Avoiding you, Godwin, because we have been replied you for many time, but you didn't reply. So yeah, yeah, nice to know you having a good project. Yeah, all the best. We have, okay, what we have been doing is, let's back. Okay, they have backdrop, right? And we will be removing the backdrop. Open. When we click this, it's open, right? It's hidden from, you can see it's hidden. Go on the remove the hidden class. And when we click on the close model, the thing is, for the close and open model is, will be problem is in coming to here, because here we are passing this end model and ID on the key down. So key down and the backdrop will be facing some issue, I think so. Let's see how we are going to handle this all thing and update our code. So let's remove this thing, and for now we didn't need the open button. Okay, we will be seeing it later on. Let's just check how we are going to do. We are good to begin this, and close model, how it's going to use when we press the close button. Okay, uh, what it's done here, we'll remove plus. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Sahil Singh. We have a good time with you. You have been volunteered and help us a lot. Thank for that, and have a good day. Yeah. Let's have an understanding of this now. What we are having. Uh, okay, close button. Mm, Now we have a close button here, right? Mm, Now we don't want to pass this thing, right? So let's have a let model. Okay, let model, and what we are doing is model is opening button. Okay, open button we have tried to this button, right? What we have been given as a class, add event listener, add event listener, add event listener. Okay, uh can we open instead of this? Let's deal with the open model with the class. Let's have a model here only, not on this for now. So it is working fine. Backdrop. Okay, when we click on this backdrop, uh, it's not working. Why it's so? Let's just check. When we click on the backdrop, close model, it has something. The model not hidden, right? So let's comment this out. When we click on this, okay, it's working fine. And open click is working fine, and it's unable to open the model, right? Open model backdrop dot hidden. Remove the class. Okay, let's just try the open model and remove this opening model for now. Okay, okay, when it's click on the backdrop, close button. Close button is okay. Backdrop. When we click on this event, mm, it's closing model. It's working fine, right? Closing model. It has add the hidden. So closing model is unable to work. Why it's so? Okay, you can see. First of all, when we add the open setting, okay, let's go with analogy. Open setting, it's remove. Open model has remove the hidden, right? See, it has a hidden, not hidden here. Open setting is not hidden here. When we click on open setting, so open setting, like open button, what it's do? Uh, it's also open button, closing but open button. Okay, so it will adding here and remove here, working fine, right? But it's working fine here. And when we call backdrop, let's check other things. It's working fine. No, it's working fine. No, it's working fine. Yes, escape is working fine. But the issue is it's not the open model, right? How we are going to open the model? Mm, the issue is open model is not working. When we click this close model, it closes add dot hidden. In model, what is the model here? Close model, we have been passed closing model. Backdrop, backdrop, it's passing the backdrop and backdrop dot add hidden here. So it's adding the hidden here. Okay. After adding hidden here, uh, what it should do, it should open the model. Uh, Open model, it having a query dot selected dot backdrop. Okay, so what we are doing is we are adding a backdrop from this thing. It should not be. Uh, let's have a model. Model. Uh, Item. Let's have item here. That's what we were doing is uh, let's use the template literal here. Okay, dot, and we are trying to use item here. Item. Okay, so we have been added item dot here. So what we will do is uh, instead of calling all the things, we will be just calling the model is was better, I think. I think so. Mm. Because this is creating something weird. Mm, I don't think so. This is good. We are going good. For now, let's ask some little help for model over here. And we are passing this open model. We are having a opening model here. Okay. Console false. Generated 1803, 83, 83 is the issue. 83, what is the 83 issue? Model class list out hidden. Mm, undefined, reading the class list. Console.log. Model, what is this? Open setting undefined. What is the model? It's undefined. Let's have a opening model. Yeah, now it's fine. Ah, yeah. Welcome, Arpit Singh. Welcome to our live. Good to have you. What is the issue is here? Close button, right? Open the model. Closing model is backdrop and open button, and I think so. We didn't pass the open button, right? So we'll pass the open button. Open button is hidden. It's not the open button. It's about the let have a model equals to document dot query selector. In that we are going to pass backdrop. Okay. And here we are passing the step. Okay. Okay. It's working fine. It's working fine. It's working fine. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So this is the thing, and now we are trying to do the optimize thing. Let's ask for some little small thing. Okay. Uh, guide me, guide me with the small steps. Let's figure figure out the uh, multiple event listener uh, and the state is open. So first we will try to figure out two things. This first is perfect the how would I mentor the someone during the pairing session. We will improve the one design issue at a time, not a rewrite everything. Okay. We'll start with is open because once the state design is correct, the even the listeners become much simpler. Ask yourself. Right now you have this is almost event every handler is open. Forget the code for the movement and think about the responsibility. Okay? Who actually knows what is a model is opening? Is it the click handler or model is opening should known by the open model? Okay, okay, got it. Imagine button clicks. What happens? Model opens. When the button clicks, okay, let's remove this thing. No, no. When the button clicks, what happens? Uh, let's say button clicks. What happens? But when the button clicks, uh, close button, backdrop button, cancel button, see button clicks, it should happen the update the state, right? Update the state which functions is performing the actual operations. If answer is operation model, then ask yourself, shouldn't the function that opens the model should be responsible for saying the model is now open? Okay, that's the first design shift. Okay, so it's not telling here. It should tell here. Okay, so now is open. If we console.log is open, now we will able to see true. Okay, so its model should tell. For me, Dhawal uh, Dhawal welcome Dhawal Wadi for live session. Yeah, good to see. Work for me. What does this mean? Can you elaborate? Okay, so we are having is open. Okay, true, false. And now we are able to say this is true, right? And let's see. Shouldn't the functions that opens the model also be responsible for, yeah, the first design shift we are going to do? Okay, tiny exercise, don't change the code yet, just answer this. If I call open model after finish it, what must be true? Our variable state that we have been declare above, model is visible, state model is open, right? So it should be okay. Second thing is open. Another question, suppose I write open button, open button, open button, the model should behave like a toggle, or should a second and third click effectively do nothing because it's already open? Okay, so we have to tell here also. So if uh, open model, right? Uh, instead of toggle, what we do is, I think so, we can make it true. When open model is true and when it's false, so instead of toggle, we will be like statements when is open, which means true, true. If it is closed, then it will be false. Okay, got it. We have done this. Multiple event listener. Let's go to this. Should it keep flipping? No, it should not keep flipping. So we figure this out. Okay, multiple event listener. Now let's look at a part. How many different actions close the model? Your currently have close button, cancel button, escape. Here's my question. Do this four performs four different business operations? No, it's not. Or they are just different way to request the same operation? Yeah, this is the current statement. Different way, but doing the same operations. So close button, cancel button, escape buttons, all are doing the close model, right? Yes. Notice here how the one business action centers triggers your task. No coding yet. Answer the questions. Two questions. Should open world responsible? Yes, because it's a handle and it will be managing the state. That's why this after four escape this actually different options of four different options, same operation, same operations. Once you answer those, you will take a small step and simplify the listeners without jumping straight to the final design. Okay, understood. We haven't figured it out. Let's remove the one thing is open. Okay, is open. Remove. Okay. Here we are. Our is open. Remove. Okay. Let's remove. And here we have is open. Like remove. So now what's it? We have to perform the same thing, right? Mm. So when a person clicks on a button, it should okay. Without model, how we are going to without model? How we are going to do is without model. If it is true, then uh, true model is true, right? So how do I know the let's just understand what is the thing is happening here. This is a model, right? And when we click on this thing, it's just shifted the thing. It's removed the hidden from back and here. If we click on this, it's add the hidden here. Okay. If we click this here, okay, it's add here. Okay. So most of the thing is doing. So clicks this escape. Okay. Now the hidden is going to this here model. So let's avoid this escape for now. So we will be doing later onwards the escape thing. This is the escape thing, right? Let's just read a comment. Escape condition. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are trying to figure this out. What we are doing, we are passing the model. You can see we are accepting open model as a model. We're passing the actual data. Now we want to perform the same activity that we have done using this model without using model. So here you can see there is a mess, a huge mess. We are again and again calling the repetitive thing, and the repetitive work are understanding of system design concept, which tells first thing, avoid the repetitive work. To write a optimized code, use the code reusability. So here we are trying to do now reusability. Let's see how we are. What I can see is closing model every time it has a backdrop, right? It's linked with backdrop. So what we are going to do is closing model will be let yeah, now we will be not having a closing model as a backdrop, and let's just try is it working or not. So we will be remove close model every time not having a backdrop. So let's remove all the close model but not having any close button. Okay, so let's now check. It's not working. Why it's not working? Let's just check. If we are open setting, then does it's happening something? So we are having a hidden here, right? Backdrop. So let document dot selector backdrop and add class hidden. When we click on this thing, right? When we click this button, open setting button. Open button is where it is open button. So open the model. Which model should be open? Open button is passing a model to open button, right? Remove hidden. Which model it should return? It should have a upper class. Okay, here we are having close button and here we are having open button, right? Open button, does it has clicks? Let's have a console.log. Console.log. It's open working, right? Let's just, can you see this console here? Elements. Okay, can we extract this again? Okay, recognition. When I say click on this, it's working, right? And it's true. So when it's working, why don't it pass this thing? Let's just close model for you. Okay, it isn't passing any model. Does it have any model? We for now don't select the model. What it will be open? It will be open. Which element? It should remove the hidden, right, from backdrop. So what we will be do? Let's have a. If you select the document dot query selector, and here we have a dot backdrop. This is the element that we are passing. Okay, yeah, you can see. And close model, it's working. Okay, uh, okay, it close model, it's why it's not working. uh, Close model, here the close model, when we pass this close model, it should add hidden to the okay. So here it's not a requirement. Okay. Mm-hmm. So okay, I have a hint. Let's give a try and space the error for now. So when is open is true, so is open is true, so we will be check. If is open is true, then it should class list dot remove. Okay, this should be remove. Okay, else it will be perform something which is model dot class list dot add hidden. Which model? It should have a let model equals to document dot query selector. Here we have a open button btn, right? Let's just see, we have an open button, right? And this will be hidden. And here we are having a let model equals to document dot query selector. And here what we are selecting, we are selecting dot backdrop. So now we are not passing this model here. Okay, so let's just check how we are going to perform. I think we've figured out the questions. Okay, uh, it's affecting here when we click this open setting. First of all, let's just see, open the model. It's open. When we click this, it's working. Open model works. Open model, if it is true, we will true, here we reassign the value. And if it is true, then when it's click open true, model is true, so what it will be do, uh, let model.query is equals to backdrop. So backdrop it's hidden, and along with this it should add a, okay, and what it has must do is document.query selector dot class list dot add hidden. Okay, so it should do. Let's not have a else here for now. Yeah, it's working fine, right? This is the thing we have to do. And let's just see what its next thing is. If it is close, right, if it is close button, so it should hide the backdrop. And if it is so, we will be check if is false, sorry, is open is false, then it should do something. Let's paste here. It should this doing this thing, and along with this it should hidden to backdrop. And let's copy this and paste this here. Open button dot remove, which is adding, right, a remove class. Okay, now it should be working fine. Okay, what is the issue? Is it false, then dot backdrop dot add and class list dot remove hidden, right? This is the thing we want to do, but why it's not working? Okay, let's close this. Okay, it's working fine. Okay, now we don't want to close this. Okay, when we click it, okay, it's fine. And we don't want anything, we just want the same. If it is doing the one thing, so now I think we have conclude the same thing. And it should not open button and it should not anything. So now we have a clean data here. Now we can see just a one line. Okay, if it is close button, yeah, it's working fine. Yeah, it's working fine. And even for the backdrop, let's close it. So we will be having a backdrop here. Okay, close. If we click on here, it's not working, not working, right? If we click backdrop, it's working fine. Yeah, we have a okay, we have been clean the function. Let's having a console. Okay, for this, let's remove this thing. And now we are having cancel button. Yeah, it's working fine. It's okay, stopping. And okay, fine. uh, just we are having a optional thing is with escape condition. Let's just see how we are going to deal with it. Okay, we have a new viewer, Kushal Manjan. Welcome, Kushal, to our live. We are practicing a question in which we are having a model. In this model, we have opening another model. So conditions are to open the first model. It should not re-render the all model together. Also, we have three condition: back door and cross and cancel. Also, if we click on this, so it should not hidden. And we have a condition right now is escape button, so we have to figure it out how we are going to do if escape keyword is working. But here we have a different condition, because in the escape event is calling the n model id. Let's see how we are going to do. It's not pass anything, and if it is do, so let's close model and let's okay, let's, is it working fine? Okay, it's working fine. We are using escape. If it is, if it is, and I think so we have completed. Okay, so no issue with this also, because we have figured it out. And yeah, it's escape thing. And I think so we've figured all the things. Now the code looks good. You can see the every there is a lot of tons of code repetitive we have removed and just following this thing. uh, can also do one thing. mm, Conditions, I'm thinking little bit about the conditions. Can we do if open button or event listener, can we do this thing if open button, sorry, or it's about the open button, right? Rest all is having a close button, so not for the open button. But can we have this thing if close button or backdrop or uh, cancel button. If this three thing, first is cancel button, right, and backdrop, right, if two this thing is hidden, uh, okay, or that like if among this condition is true, no, this thing is like not working. I was thinking about like if it is working, if it is or if it is single thing. No, the open dot add event listener is not okay. This thing is not working. Okay. So no issue, but we have figured it out. If it is true, um, no, it's not working because it's giving a true or false, a boolean value, and boolean value we can't run the event there. Okay, so okay, understood. No issue. Rest all, I think it's okay. And let's give a solution. It's a review time. Okay, we have solved the thing. Okay, now we have solve this issue, solve this remaining part, and try to make our code efficient. Okay, so let's have a review. Okay, we have JBK did. Okay, welcome to our session. Good man, good work, man. System design, system architecture is the most important thing, right? Clean, reusable, readable is what we need at for real world projects. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you, JBK did. Love your comment. Okay, so this is a noticeable improvement. Your previous versions were moving responsibility in the open model and closed model, which is exactly the right directions. Discover yourself. Yeah, we got a simple and reusable functions now. The handle is no longer deciding. The state is change. DOM element is hide. Okay, user simple. User wants to open. User wants to close. Okay, that's a great thing that we have been done. Future. Now let's not. I'm going to give you the code. I will give you the same hint. Okay. Now let's optimize it further. Okay. Uh, you're still querying the DOM repeatedly. Open model. Yeah. Then again inside the close model. Uh, okay. Then again the open button. Start at a document. Walk DOM tree. Find the matching nodes. Return element. If you already done this inside your attach events, think why are you searching for the same element every time? Are we same element every time? Mm-mm-mm. By what do you mean same element? Could you reference live somewhere that every function have access? I'm not asking you to make everything global blindly. Think about where's the owner of the DOM uh, element should be. Okay, you're calling this backdrop, right? Okay. You can see here we are calling backdrop again, and here also we have been called. What we can do is we can create this backdrop to outside as a global, and now we can access it here also. And I can think the backdrop is right. Okay, so what we have been done, just remove this outside and handling this here rather than this multiple thing. Okay, and what we have been done here also we remove this and adding backdrop. So yeah, we just eliminate the repetitive sentence. And what else? Okay, I'm not asking you to make the everything global binary. Think about owner of the DOM. Yeah, the backdrop has a owner here, because once we create we can use here also without recall, and here also without. Is the condition useful inside the model you have is true? Is true. If it is true, mm, first of all, it's false by default. Mm, Inside model you have is true. Ask yourself, can if ever be false? Oh yeah, this is the stupid thing that we have been done, because if is always running with false, right? Uh, so we don't want to that thing. Yeah, that's a little bit stupidity. No issue. Okay, literally just this. So condition is always true. Same thing. Yeah, yeah. Ask yourself, state should prevent unnecessary work. Open, open, open. Imagine the sequence. Current true, remove hidden button. Okay, every single time. Even if a model is already open, wouldn't it be better the function immediately realize I am already open. There is nothing to. Yeah, yeah. Got it, got it. Five listener, let count. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. Five listener. Is that terrible? No. Would I reject this in an interview? Also no. But look closely. Okay. Inside the model you have cancel. Both do close model. Uh, Cancel. Okay, let's see, figure it out this thing. Okay, good. Now we have to figure it out how we can optimize here. It is about cancel button here. We are having close model. We are having close, close, close. Yeah, I was thinking about something we can do here. But how? Do they really need separate listeners or do they need something common? Look at the DOM structure, backdrop, model, header, footer, cancel. If the parents element could listen for click instead, there is a event delegation start become useful. Okay, so here how we can use the stop propagations. Currently you have model dot add event listener click. It works, but there is a design question. Should we stop the event or should the backdrop simply recognize that clicks wasn't actually for me? This were the two different philosophy. Both works. One is usually cleaner. The things about the event object. Open button hiding. This cost my eye. Open button hiding. Okay, where we use like this thing. Open button dot hiding. Okay. Uh, why is hiding the button actually a requirement or just something you choose? Imagine a real application setting, model opens, setting button disappears. Is that UX you normally see? Question every DOM change. Why do you what's required? Okay. Uh, Naming. We have a naming issue also. No issue. Uh, think about ownership, attach events, find element, throw them away. Later, model open, find them again. Ask yourself who owns backdrop model button. Should every function rediscover them? Your next refactoring challenges without adding any new features. See if you can achieve all this. No repetitive query selector. So we are using query selector again and again, right? Yeah, using query selector again and again. What we can do is rather than repetitive query selector, we can make the close button also a global level, right? So now we have a global. Okay, when we have a global, um, so this will be not change, right? Let's be a const. So when this is a constant variable, let's have a const open button. And now what we are going to do is instead of calling open button again and again, uh, let's have an open button here. And what we are trying to do is rather than again and again, we will be putting this. Okay, so now we are having just this thing. Okay, okay, we have a new viewer, Vishal Oja. Okay, welcome, Vishal Oja. We were practicing about a question, a challenge model dialogue. In this, we have a open setting model and another we have a dark backdrop model setting. So similarly, when you try to close or shut down your window, when you click on the window button, so you have a options set power off and others, and when you click that, you have a notifications. Are you sure you want to switch off? Like this, similar we have having here. Okay, what's the issue here? Mm, Okay, false, false. Uh, uh, uh. There is a issue. Actually, it's open model is not updating. Mm, okay, equals to true, and if it is open equals to false. Very true. And we have been certain conditions that we have been fulfilled. Okay, the issue is open true, right? The first one is false. By default, it's false. When the open model is clicked, then it should be true. Okay. And when it's a close, by default, it's a false, right? So when it's click, so it should be true. I think so it's a valid thing, right? And if it's true, then it will be happening. And if it's not, it will not, it will false, then it will be having, right? Yeah, I think so. Mm, yeah, we try to do maximum thing. Remove repetitive query selector. Yeah, we remove the repetitive of query selector from our code, right? What is the next thing is open model and close model. Each starts by checking if it works actually needed. Already open or already close. Okay, reduce the number of click event. This is the thing we are trying to do. Currently we are doing the same activity: close button, backdrop, escape condition, and cancel button. These are the doing the same thing, just closing the model. How we can reduce the number? In which case, whether you can replace stop navigations with target of logic. Currently we will go with the stop propagation only. uh, Function when every DOM if not spa requirement hiding the open button consider. Previous, okay, we have current 8.5 as a solution. Previously it was a 7. Let's just try to do this, and okay, we will be complete this and Ajmas for now. Let's just okay, it's been high time. We have been doing live. Okay, just a second. um okay, but how we can do this thing? I want to do this thing, reduce the number of click is not. Can we do this? Let's just try to understand how we can figure this out. uh, it's about the reduce the number of click listener, right? What we are doing is, if we click on a black door, if you click on this, if you click on this, uh, it should, okay, because it's directly what is here, you can see the model is already inside this. Okay, for now. So when we click this, if it is related to uh, it's been high time and I don't think so. Let's have a serious system. Here, review it, and that's it. That's it for today. Just want to know, just want to know how we can reduce the number of click. I have a rough figure that the answer is probably like this. If we click on this thing, uh, cross X or cancel, or it's something. So it will be some event delegations, or sorry, event delegation is not a perfect word. Event bubbling some kind of. So it has a parent element and it is a child. So whenever we click on the child element, it will be checking and confirm if it is um, related to the backdrop, then it will be closed automatically. So we don't have to call again and again. It's similar kind of fine thinking. But let's finish this because it's a high time. We have to maintain a sleep schedule also. And today we just got distracted from a sleep cycle. No issue. So we have practiced and learned something new. That's a great thing for us. Okay. So that's a final solution. Final solution for now. And we are stopping. And we are stopping. So explain us. Explain us in ELFI. Okay. So let me know what do you mean by ELFI. If you know that, comment us. We will love to see this. Okay, so I would want to say something that is a more important than a particular model. Over the past few sessions, I've noticed a change is how you are thinking. In the FAQ solutions, you have but most thinking. Okay. Uh, have coding for an group. See, yeah. Thank you, Vishal Oja. Love to see you in our live session again, and we will be looking forward to meet you. So, effective session, okay. Overall, okay, personality, GVA role. If you are interview role for a junior or mid-level, is I will say functionality, open, close, escape, or close button already as a passing implementations. What you have been improved, cache, DOM reference. Earlier you have document.mn, now we have excellent. Okay, this is a great thing that we have been done. State ownership, okay, done. And is responsible for done. Okay, cleaner thing. Okay, this was the great thing. If statement also small thing, still improve. Okay, condition always true because you just assigned it. Yeah. If useful pattern would be checked before hiding button does not wrong, but it always asks is required. Okay, so here the main thing that we want to see. Now the part asks you how to reduce the click listener. Imagine you have two kids. Every time they want to something a different bell. Okay, kitchen bell, bedroom bell, living bell, garden bell. Now you have to install the four different bell. Other approach, install one bell in the front door. Whenever someone rings, door walks. Front door. Yeah. That was the thing that I was thinking about. Front door. This is the front door backdrop. And there we have to do. Uh, Instead of imagining the model backdrop for the both close and cancel, do the same thing. Close model. So own listener. Why do you need the own listener? You can do model itself. Model dot click. When a person dot clicks on the model, okay. Mm-mm-mm. So either one call, close model, two buttons. Okay. This is the event delegation instead of, yeah, event delegation. Okay, the proper word is the event delegations, not the event double. Okay, parent listen, parent check who was clicked. Okay, another example. Uh, okay, listener. Li. So what we got? Then ask. Li was clicked. Same idea. Okay, we understood the basic understanding. Instead of stop propagations, simply actually me. Okay, they are using the same. Okay. So final review rating is functionality 5 out of 5, right? Yeah. Code organizations 4, state management 4, good. Event handling was 3, okay. Overall 8.85. Not even the 9 is given. Okay, that's it. Yeah, let's copy this whole thing. Session. I think so. Can we create a small context for our next session? So we can continue our practice on next session. Okay, so let's have a thing. Yeah, that's it for today's session, and we will meet you in the next session. It's already too been late, and we loved that today's session. Yeah, we really loved it, and with all people, we have a great time. Let's end up today's session. Yeah, this is something. Let's have this here. That's it for our today's session. Meet you in the next session. Till then, bye bye. Have a nice day. Radhe Radhe. Good night. Let's stop sharing. Okay. Yeah.